Alright, so I got a really bad text yesterday. We had a thunderstorm roll through here, and we had about 15 minutes of really, really strong wind. And this is what happened. I had the top up because I was working on the lift system. I wasn't working on it yesterday, but looks like the roof was a lot more rotten than I thought it was. I picked this thing up really cheap because the chains were broke on the front of the lift. Looks like somebody had tried to lift it while that front left latch was still locked, and that's what happened. It just ripped the chain right off and bent that bar. Well, now I see, well, that's pretty much wrecked. And that bar, I'm guessing that's bent. That was the only one that was still actually attached. The roof was more or less just sitting on it. Not like it mattered because there was nothing there to, there's no tension on the uprights to hold it up anyways. What I had was, there were a couple 2x2s in that load binder were all that were really holding that roof up. If anything, I expected it to just crash down, which would have landed on top of that cabinet. And I might have twisted some stuff. Luckily, I got real lucky with this one. There is not a whole lot of damage to the canvas because of this. See, because the roof was rotten, these metal strips that hold the canvas on ripped right out of the roof. Behind that cabinet in the corner, I see there's a spot where maybe about a 2-inch rip. The bunks were already ripped, and I was fixing the lift system so I could remove the bunks and then close it down so I could fix them. But yeah, this might not be the worst thing in the world, but I really have to dig into it to figure out what's going on. I'm sure there's a lot of rotten wood in there, but got plenty of that laying around that we can use to fix it. This is the only part. Oh, I see it ripped a little bit there. I've got some really good glue that I'm going to attempt to use on this. Ripped here. For the most part, this piece didn't rip too bad. Oh, it looks like it ripped up there. And there's a spot where it ripped. I don't know how much of the bunks actually got ripped. But yeah, just use the aluminum strip. If I just spin those screws out, that'll come right off. I can fold those back in. Then we're going to go through the process. I'll go through a step-by-step. Oh, you can see the creases that it put in that roof, which means that roof was probably pretty rotten before it did this. Right there looks like where it would have, where it probably came loose and smashed down on top of that cabinet. The whole thing is just really odd because, like I said, it was only 10, maybe 15 minutes at the most of real high wind. So, yeah, over the next couple days, this is my project. I'm going to completely remove the canvases, see how bad they are, at least get the roof flipped over, and hope to God that my awning here isn't screwed up at all, because that was an odd awning here that rolls up into its own container. Looks like it might have just half-ass ripped off anyways. Luckily there's only 4 wires. Well, technically 2 wires in the roof. That's not even really a fan, just the ones that go to the lights. No big deal. So, yeah. Awesome. At least the plastic or fiberglass, whatever it is on the outside, looks like it's still intact enough that I could take that, glue it onto board, and then use the trim rotor to cut the boards the size. That'd be really nice. But then again, it's a big ass camper, so I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. I'll keep everybody updated. Thanks for watching. I would like to take a moment to thank you for watching my video. If you enjoy what you see, don't forget to hit the like button and the subscribe button down below. And again, thank you for watching.